Hello students, today in this video we are going to study representation of graph techniques. Representation of graph is nothing but storing a graph in a computer memory. For storing a graph in a computer memory, what we are needing? We are just needing the information about the set of vertices and set of edges and how the vertices are being connected with the help of edges. We can represent a graph by using two techniques. One by using matrix and another by using a list. One technique of representing a graph is called as an adjacency matrix. So we'll see how to draw a matrix. Okay, so observe this graph. In this graph there are vertices A, B, C and D. Okay, and these vertices are connected with the help of set of edges. Now all the edges are having certain direction. For example, A to B, there is a edge between A to B, so there is a direction given on it, A to B. Okay, so all the edges are having direction. So D is a self loop here because source and destination of this vertex is same. Okay, so whenever we are drawing an adjacency matrix, so write down all the vertices in order. So I am writing A, B, C, D over here. So we have to represent it in rows and columns format as it is a matrix. Again write down for column side. So this is row side, this is column side. Okay. Now observe whether there is a link or edge present between vertex A to vertex A. If there is no link, then write down 0. Okay. Now observe, is there any link present between vertex A to vertex B? As there is a link present between A to B, so write down 1. Check for A to C. There is no edge between A to C, so write down 0. Check for A to D. There is an edge between A to D, so write down 1. Check for B to A. There is no edge between B to A, so write down 0. Check for B to B, write down 0. Check for B to C. Yes, there is an edge, so write down 1. Check for B to D. There is no edge between B to D because the direction is D to B. It's not B to D. So write down 0 over here. Check for C to A. No link. Check for C to B. No, there is no link because there is a direction B to C. It's not C to B. So write down 0. C to C, 0. C to D. There is an edge present, but its direction is D to C. It's not C to D. So write down 0. Check for vertex D. D to A, 0. D to B, yes, there is a link. So D to B is 1. After that, D to C, yes, there is an edge. So write down 1. After that, D to D, yes, there is an edge present. It's a self loop. So write down 1 over here. So this is the adjacency matrix for your graph. Now second way of representation of graph is adjacency list. So here we are going to use singly linked list for representing a graph using a list. Now singly linked list contains nodes. Node contains two parts. First part is the node information and second part is the pointer which connects to the next node. So it is very easy to generate the adjacency list for a graph. If you have collected the answer of adjacency matrix, then it is very easy. Okay, now we'll see how to draw it. Okay, now here first of all draw a node A. Draw node A. Now see, no vertex A or node A is being connected with which nodes? So here answer is given. A is connected to B and is connected to D. So draw a link. It is connected to B and it is connected to D. It is connected to D. After that, there is no link added, so draw null. Go for vertex B. B is connected to only C. So draw C. after that none. After that C is connected to no nodes. So after that, after C, its address part is directly null. And D, the last one, D is connected to B, C, D. So draw B, C, and D. So this is how adjacency list is created. So once you have drawn matrix, it is very easy to generate the list. From matrix you can easily generate the adjacency list. Okay, so I hope this video will give you information about the matrix representation technique and you have understood all. Thank you.